Hello and welcome to Conscious TV. My name is Eleonora Gilbert, and today in the studio we have with us Florian Schlosser, and this is the third time that Florian has been with us, and I'm really excited about the possibility of talking about relationship. Hi Florian.
Oh,
thank you for joining
Eleonora.
again.
I'm happy to be back.
Thank you. I've been doing a little bit of research before, in preparation for this particular interview, and there is a quote that I would like to read out of your book. Every cell in your body transmits information about how you are inside and receives information about how others are inside. There is a constant exchange of information about being. Just let this touch you, not trying to change anything. So this really touched me, and I'm also connecting it to something that you said in one of your previous interviews about mirroring cells. So I was wondering if you wanted to start just exploring this.
Yes. So, in a way, we have to just have a brief look at the setup that we're dealing with is when we speak about what people call relationships or relating. And it's mainly referred to the way our attention functions in our life. What's happening in most of us that the attention is habitually turned outside. What it means, we're trying to get a sense of what's happening around us. What's happening in another person, what's happening in the environment we're in, through checking the environment like with our attention like a spotlight, to get a sense of what's going on. Underneath, what I have seen is that our nervous system, the way we're functioning as the human species, we're looking for safety.
Right.
We want to be safe with the person we're with. We want to be safe in the environment we are surrounded.
Yes.
We want to be safe with the experience that is happening in us. And as we have no clue, and we have never learned to be safe with ourselves, our system is almost driven to look for security in the outside. So the lack of safety in the inside is replaced by security. And how we usually try to get security is trying to find out what's going on.
Right.
So if I sit in opposite of you, and my attention is with you, I will observe you. Mm-hmm. I will interpret your behavior. I will build up a picture inside of me. And according to the whole structure of interpretation, that my senses, so the five senses, but also how I feel you outside of me, I will try to get a reflection if I can trust you,
Okay.
if I can feel safe with you, or if I have to watch out and I have to defend myself and protect. All what we're dealing with is that habitually our attention is turned outside.
And that is true of every relationship.
Everything.
Of every situation
so
that we find ourselves in.
I would even replace the word relationship with relating.
Okay.
Because relationship is in our common language mostly referred to meeting another person.
Yeah.
Or being
intimate
relationship. But in the way our system is organized, it affects every aspect of how we are or how the system relates with life.
Okay.
And one aspect of how the system has learned to relate is intimate relationship, or is how we're dancing with the other sex, or with the same sex depending on our preferences.
Right.
Okay. So, and you were referring to something in the quotation that could be quite interesting now to see the actuality of it. If it is, what is the dynamic in our system that drives this movement of attention outside?
Yes.
Because none of us has consciously chosen to literally constantly watch outside around what's going on. I mean, this is something like almost like a reflex.
Right. And where does that come from originally?
So the first thing that I've noticed in my own system in the last 20 years, and let's call it the inner research,
Yes.
is that there is a natural demand of the organism, of the humanness, I call this the humanness, to feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check this out, okay? We are together here now.
Okay.
And there's an environment around us. There's all kinds of things happening simultaneously, cameras, light, and all the rest of it. We want to do a good job. But at the same time, there are two nervous systems sitting here.
That's
so
right.
there's the nervous system called Eleonora, and there's the nervous system called Florian sitting here. And as we're speaking, there's a whole lot of things happening internally.
Yes.
I don't know, most of that stuff we're not even conscious. I would say some biologists or neuroscientists have found out that we're conscious about less than 1% of what's happening in our internal circuit. 99%, if we just take that number just as an example, we're not even conscious of what's happening in us right now, what's happening in the brain and the nervous system and the organs, the muscles, the tissue, how the blood flows, how our neurons are firing, how we receive the light and the sound. I mean, none of this we're conscious of.
Okay.
So we're just seeing maybe the ripples of what's actually happening. But as we're here, just let's check for an instant if we can, in a way, as our systems have the capacity to feel each other.
Yes.
So I can feel like a little bit of your excitement.
Yes, I can certainly. I mean, I can
Yes.
certainly feel the vibration in my body.
Exactly.
You know.
You can feel that vibration. And if I tune in and give you a little bit of attention and I just receive you, I can sense your vibration as my own vibration.
Okay.
So, and I sense vibration here, and I don't know if it is yours or mine.
But it's here.
But it's here. So there's a
Right.
vibration happening, and somehow our two systems tune into that experience of vibrating.
Right.
Isn't it? That's what we're actually dealing with. There's, let's say, a potential of experience of vibration.
Okay.
And as we're here, our nervous system hook up to the potential of an experience of vibration.
Okay.
Because we're giving ourselves to the setup,
Okay.
with all its ingredients, excitement and all the rest of it. So now, can we speak of a personal experience right now? So there's a vibration. Can we, because when we speak about relating, we need to clarify if there's such a thing than a personal experience.
Okay, when you say personal to me right now, or
No, in this moment. So
In
is
this moment.
the experience of vibration. So can your nervous system experiences that vibration, isn't it?
That's right. Yes,
And that nervous system here, sitting opposite of you, experiences the same vibration.
Okay, so it's a
So,
shared.
so now to whom does it belong? We don't know. I mean, we could, and this is what psychology does. It takes an experience and addresses it.
Okay.
It puts it on you,
Yes.
or I put it on myself,
Okay.
or I project it somewhere else.
Right.
But all this is a projection. It's a
Okay.
construct. It is trying to find the source of our experience.
Okay.
So this is the idea of psychology, that there's an assumption that the experience we're having has an origin.
Mm-hmm.
It has it in the past, or in past experiences, or in the environment, or in our
Okay.
thinking, or in
Okay.
some other things. But this is a construct. Eventually, when we look at it freshly, can we know where the vibration comes from?
Can we say that it's the space that somehow holds this vibration?
Fantastic. Okay, so there's a vibration, and if we're not projecting it onto ourselves, or projecting it on the other,
Okay.